let my carrot, or at least one carrot, overwinter from last season. When you do that, it goes into this, it bolts essentially, and it creates all of these little florets. You can see the florets are all in different stages. This is actually getting quite dry. But I want to point out this is literally just one carrot that I let overwinter. I probably have thousands of seeds here because each one of these little pods here, see how close I can get. See what? You can see the seeds in there. You can see each little seed has these little hairs on it. This is a pretty dried one. If we go find something that's just a little more green, you can see this is a much smaller one, but it's a little more green. Like I said, most of this is ready to harvest. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our little handy basket here from the dollar store, use these to protect my seedlings in the spring, and then I multi-purpose them for lots of things. And we're going to collect some of these heads. I want to get one that's really dry. Like that one's going to be really big. But let's find the driest one we can find. I think that one we were just looking at looks pretty good, but so do some of these ones here in the back. Look at some of these. These really look dry. I think we're going to go for this one. Right here, we're just gonna catch that, which I didn't, but here I got it. It's right here. You can see, I just clipped it off. You can see all those dried seeds in there. Put that in our basket. All right, let's get another, maybe a bigger one, like this one. This one right here. Just pick it up off the ground. It don't matter. It's on my garden. Just clipped it right there. And let's see. I kind of did think this one was a good one. It looks like it's pretty dry. I might even choose this for the first one I pull from. We're gonna just clip it from the back. Here, and look at that. How that has to have thousands. Let's see how close we can get. Thousands of seeds. Look at that. I mean, tens of thousands maybe. All right, we're gonna clip that one for sure. So again, we're just gonna take it from the back. Clip. I don't know how many. All right, so we have these florets. What are we gonna do with them? Well, I personally don't like getting the sticky stuff all over them, so I'm gonna start with putting my handy dandy glove, one, and my handy dandy glove, two. Love these because they have some arm protection. And we're gonna take a look at what we have here. So we don't need the plate yet, so let's set that aside. Let's get a drink of coffee. Oh yes, still morning here, so oh, coffee. All right. I think if we start with this big floret, we're gonna be doing it forever, but let's do it anyways. There are seeds falling everywhere. You can see how easily they'll fall off. Like, all I'm doing is brushing it. And you kind of do want to do it this way because, oh, and they're flying everywhere. Because you don't want to get the big pieces. You're going to already do a lot of work cleaning these. So if you start trimming with your clippers, you're just going to have to take those stems out later. So you can see how easy they come off, but it is very sticky. See how sticky it is? That's why I'm wearing gloves. So I'm just gonna sit here and do this, and we'll speed this up. All right. It actually was so perfectly dry that these came off really quickly. I don't see that I'm going to get too many. I'm going to get more stems. If I keep brushing this, I'm going to get more stems than actually seeds. So if you look at that, there might be a few. Brush off. Of course, I don't have the best eyes, so you all might see more seeds than I do, but you can see that's what it looks like once you've cleared it all off. I'm gonna set that aside over there, and then I'm gonna show you what we have in our pan. Look at that. There's so many seeds. I can't believe it. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is just rub them on the bottom of your pan. Now that we have done that, and we've done a little of that, we're going to do a little more of that when we get to the sieve. So I'm going to switch places. I'm going to take the plate now, and I'm going to put this aside a little bit. Now we're going to grab our sieve. I like the really fine tooth sieve because you're really trying to get all that hair off, and it'll pretty much not let any seeds pass through. So I'm going to put all this at one end. We're going to fold it over the pan so we don't lose any of our seeds. I'm just going to put a couple of scoops in there. You can see it's still pretty dirty. It's got lots of like sawdust. I think it's, I don't know, pith. I don't know what you'd call it. Somebody will probably tell me. But it's all still pretty dirty, and it even still has a lot of those hairs on it. If you look really close, you can see even the hairs. We're gonna go over our plate, and we're gonna rub it against the sieve. And this will rub against themselves, but this will also rub it against the sieve so that you're breaking off those hairs still. And all the fine pieces, they will go right onto your plate. Probably don't have to use the plate, but I like to do it to see all the hairs coming off. It gives me something to gauge. I can tell you the aroma becomes quite strong when you do this. Even when the flowers are growing, oh my goodness, the perfume smell is so beautiful. Reminds me of, honestly, a perfume my mom wore when I was younger. But you can see they're already getting kind of cleaner, and you can see, look at all that. Geez, I wish I knew what that is. Sawdust, like the hairs are on my plate. A lot of them, actually. And even if I shake, it even helps. But rubbing them, I find really helps. So just rub and rub. Oh, the smell. It's very strong. Carrot plant has a lot of aromas. I will have to do some research on that. But now you can see, if you see what's in my sieve now, it's a lot closer to like some cleaned up seeds. As you can see, and then what's on my plate, I mean, there's like so much on my plate, but it's not seeds. You can see that the sieve is so small that it's keeping the seeds. So then I clean it up and I just like do a little bit more Let's see if I have more to give. Or am I just rubbing the seeds, you know, and making that perfume-like smell that the carrot seed gives off. You see a lot less now. A lot less coming off these seeds. And then to give you some view of what they look like, I'm gonna pour them onto this white sheet of paper here, so you can see. Now, what we're left with are some beautiful carrot seeds. Yep. Ooh, I don't want to make them fall. But some beautiful carrot seeds that we can put into this package. We put this other carrot August 2026 package. I should have done it the other way around. Next time I will. You can see now, look at all these seeds. It's just 2 florets. It's so many seeds. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of them. And you can see all the seeds that are left on my plate or on my pan. This time we're gonna go a little more brave. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Okay. I'm gonna set the pan aside. Actually, I sacrifice those seeds because I don't want to fish for them. Let me see. I need so much coming off. I might put these in their own little pouch. If we don't have them all packaged together. This is a really large batch, so let's see. And I'm not really being gentle because my goal is to get those little hairs off. I figure I have so many seeds here that, you know, if I lost a couple because I broke them because I pushed too hard, well, maybe they weren't strong enough to begin with, who knows. But I'm pushing on them to get that hair off. And to clean these seeds and get all that pith. Somebody tell me what it is. I don't know what you'd call it. Residue. Hairs. Little fine hairs. But it's definitely, and you know, you don't have to do this, by the way. I should mention that. These seeds would have grown, and I actually did plant some already. Would have grown just fine without the cleaning. But when you're storing them, just the more clean they are, and the less extra hairs they have, they'll store a little better. They look prettier too. I mean, they look so nice. I'm so proud of these seeds. I mean, look at those seeds. Look at those seeds. I just love gardening though too. I have this obsession, I have to admit it. My family always tells me, you don't need another plant. No, I do, and I need more soil too, and another pot, and they humor me. All right, they support me. They don't humor me, they support me. Look at those seeds though. They are beautiful. Again, if I pour them onto, let's see if I can do this beautifully. If I pour them onto this sheet of white paper, you can see, look at how beautiful those seeds are. Look at how beautiful those seeds are. And the hairs are gone. Probably not completely, but to my old eyes, they look clean to me. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you harvest carrot seeds.